Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fellow gamers, it is Christmas time here on the Paperhats server, and with Christmas time comes Christmas events, and that is what we will be working on today. We are working on a big community area, the area that all that ice from the last episode was needed for. We are making, ladies and gentlemen, an ice boat track, but before we get into that, I just have a few things I need to say. First of all, hit like, subscribe, please, and make sure to watch the video till the end, because I have been getting some insane views lately, at least insane for me, and it would mean a lot if some of you guys would stick around. So, watch this video till the end, and if you enjoy, subscribe, because, I don't know, I do this once a week now, apparently. Anyways, it is time to get on with the ice boat track, but there is something very special about this ice boat track, and that is that it is not just ice. There will be running sections, and I am working on one of those running sections, and my running section is right here. And while I do have some boating section, this is the part that we're going to be focusing most of our attention on. As you can see, I have hollowed the whole thing out and put torches in it, so it's all safe for us to work inside of there. I have all the blocks in here needed for the floor, so I think it's time we hop into a little time lapse of me doing the inside of there. So let's go. And the running section is done, mostly. There is some little detailing that still needs to be done, and I need to move all these light sources to a place where they're a bit more out of the way, less noticeable. Something like some lanterns hanging down on the sides. I also want to add in some leaves that'll sort of be like garland and wreaths just along the sides, so it's a little bit more Christmassy. I know we have the candy cane path here, but I don't think that's Christmassy enough, at least not for a racetrack that is themed for Christmas. Anyways, that is not all that we have to do on this. There is ice that actually has to be put in for the boating part of this, and we have to connect it up to this right here, which means we have some big old ice cubes here chilling in the water, and we have to remove at least the lower area, sort of similar to how we did over there, so that we can run our ice boat track straight on through it. So I'm going to quickly do that, and I'll see you guys after. Ladies and gentlemen, I have done the thing. In fact, I have done more than just the thing. I have done multiple things. If we come down here to the end, you will notice there are some cactus, some hoppers, some fancy redstone-y stuff, and the world's longest water line. And all of this has but one purpose. You see, if we head back to here and we hop in this boat, I will demonstrate exactly what this does. You go down to the end, hit a cactus, and then people will have tridents. They'll riptide over to here, land, and they'll make their way running through the candy cane tunnel all the way down to the end. And once they reach the end, inside this dropper is their boat. They can press the button, get their boat back, and continue on their journey. Now there isn't anything for them to continue on yet. Hello boat, let me move. But that is what we'll be changing next. It won't be nearly as impressive as this bit right here, because this is probably the coolest bit, where it goes from this over to here, because, you know, it's just way cooler to have that fancy trident bit. But we do have to connect these two up, so why don't we go ahead and quickly do that. Finish up our bit of the racetrack, and let's go. And the final bit of my section of the racetrack is now complete. That means we are basically completely done with this thing, other than a little bit of detailing inside of the little walking area. But that is a problem for future me. For now, we have another Christmas related project that we're going to be working on in today's video, and that project is a gingerbread house, which we have claimed a spot for right here next to DrJankovich's lovely building. If you want to see that being built, he has a lovely video over on his channel that you can go check out of him building up that entire thing. So hop on over there. There's a little tag up there in the right top corner. You should just click that, and, you know, add it to your watch later and watch it after this video's done. Okay? You're gonna do that, right? Right. Anyways, let's get on with building this. We're gonna hop into the second and final time lapse of today's video, where I build up this entire thing. Hopefully it doesn't look awful. If it does, deal with it, because I'm not rebuilding it no matter what, even if it does look awful. Anyways, time lapse, let's go. Time lapse done, and look at our gingerbread house. What a beaut. Now there is a little piece missing. There's supposed to be a bell right here on the end of that. I don't have a bell currently on hand, so we're going to have to deal with just not having one there until a little bit later. I'll add it on at some point, just not right now, because I don't want to have to go find a bell, come back, and place it. I know, I'm lazy. Anyways, let's have a little bit of a tour. So basically, it's mostly just stairway. This building is useless. So is this one. And this is the only one that you can actually enter. This one's also useless. It's also completely filled in, as you can tell from that window that just leads to nothing. Now, as you might be able to tell, I don't know if I pulled it off very well. This building was designed as sort of a model version of a Dr. Seuss house made out of gingerbread, so I used sort of gingerbready looking materials like the mud bricks and spruce wood, and I honestly think it ended up coming out pretty cool, honestly. Now, I did forget one of the key things about gingerbread houses is that you also put things on gingerbread houses. So right now it is kind of just like, you know, you buy it at the store, you glue it together, and you've yet to decorate it. I don't know if I'm gonna decorate it, because this already took a very long time to design and build. So I think it's probably good just the way it is. So that does actually bring us, though, to the end of our episode. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully this is actually coming out on Thursday, because I already had to postpone it a day because I'm lazy. But besides that, if you're watching to the end of the video, I know I said this earlier, but make sure to subscribe and like, because obviously you enjoyed it if you made it to the end. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.